This is VOA News. I'm Liz Pelka. Stock markets in China closed up more than 5% Monday. The market's rallying after U.S. President Donald Trump announced he was postponing new tariffs on China because of what he said was substantial progress in trade talks between the world's two largest economies. Trump tweeted Sunday both sides made progress on important structural issues, including intellectual property protection, technology transfer, agriculture, and more. President Trump will leave for Vietnam Monday for his second summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. The president tweeting, "With complete denuclearization, North Korea will rapidly become an economic powerhouse. Without it, just more of the same." He went on to say he expects Kim to make a wise decision after the meeting in the Vietnamese capital, Hanoi. The two leaders met for the first time last June. As he meets with Kim Wednesday and Thursday in Hanoi, there's little concrete evidence that progress has been made to set the specific terms of North Korea's promised denuclearization. Somali officials say al-Shabaab militants shot dead 9 civilians in a suburb of Mogadishu on Monday. Officials say the militants attacked 11 civilians who were cleaning the streets in the Laful suburb. That's about 20 kilometers west of Mogadishu. The regional governor told VOA Somali that 6 women and 3 men were killed by the militants. The other 2 workers were injured in the attack. Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari scored early gains Monday in his bid for re-election. This after dozens died in weekend violence and monitors voiced concern about polling day problems. First results show incumbent Buhari winning 2 southwestern states. This is VOA News. Preliminary results from Senegal's presidential election could come as early as Monday or Tuesday, according to the CENA. Vote counting has began on Sunday after a peaceful day of voting. U.S. Vice President Mike Pence has arrived in Bogota, Colombia. He is due to meet with the U.S.-recognized interim president of Venezuela, Juan Guaido, and deliver a speech to the Lima Group on the growing crisis in Venezuela. Pence and regional leaders are expected to discuss strategy to hasten the departure of disputed Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, as well as how to get humanitarian aid currently piling up on the border in Brazil and Colombia into Venezuela, where supplies of food and medicine have run low. Maduro has blocked the aid effort spearheaded by the U.S. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres denounced a groundswell of xenophobia, racism, and intolerance during his opening speech of the Human Rights Council in Geneva, Switzerland. The UN chief kicked off the high-level segment by expressing alarm at the shrinking civic space with journalists and activists targeted. Guterres said more than 1,000 journalists and human rights defenders had been killed over the past 3 years. He said ending conflicts in places like the Yemeni port of Hodeidah in South Sudan and in the Central African Republic could reduce human suffering and lead to justice for victims. Both the United States and Taliban are indicating that the current round of negotiations in Doha, Qatar, that started Monday may prove more crucial than any other meeting till now. The U.S. Special Representative for Afghanistan Reconciliation, Zalmay Khalilzad, called the Taliban's new negotiating team more authoritative. He added this could indicate a significant moment. The Taliban negotiating team said the side was hoping for clear and fruitful results out of the current round. A top Democrat in the U.S. House of Representatives says his committee will sue the Trump administration if the Justice Department withholds a Russia election meddling report from the public. Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff told ABC's This Week program Sunday, "We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to share this information with the public, and if the president is serious about all of his claims of exoneration, then he should welcome the publication of this report." Again, that coming from Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff. Reports say Special Counsel Robert Mueller is wrapping up his investigation into whether the Trump campaign colluded with Russia to turn the 2016 presidential election in his favor. I'm Liz Pelka, VOA News.